guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Katie, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some easy spring DIYs and also showing you how I'm decorating my kitchen for the springtime. I can't believe it's springtime already. I'm super excited, and I hope that this gives you guys some decorating inspiration if you are looking for that. So if you do like DIYs and decorating, definitely consider subscribing. I'd love to have you, and let's go ahead and get right into this video. I picked up some of these adorable pastel eggs from Dollar General, and I think that they are awesome for decorating. So I just opened these up and put them into a little glass jar. I got this little container from Walmart. This jar looks like a tiny mason jar, and I just think it's so adorable. And to finish it off, I just tied a pink and white buffalo style check ribbon around it. After this, I moved on to decorating my tiered tray, and I've said this in videos before, I absolutely love decorating tiered trays for the different seasons. I just think it's so much fun. So since it was springtime, I decided to add a little bit of pops of pink. I did that for Valentine's Day as well, but pink's my favorite color, so if I can incorporate it, I will do that. I added these pink flowers that I got from Dollar Tree, and I do know that Easter has already passed. Like I said, I'm going to mention where I've been and why I've taken such a break, but I did think the tier tray still turned out really cute, and just to transition from Easter time to general springtime, I just took that sign off and replaced it with a different spring sign because I don't really like to decorate for summer until it starts getting a little bit warmer, so I like to leave up my spring decor even after Easter time. The little Easter sign and the spring rolling pin, I did make those, and I have them in my Etsy shop, link below if you guys are looking for something like that. And this is how the tiered tray turned out. So next I added some carrots from Dollar Tree around my little utensil stand. This whole setup of utensils I made from Goodwill items. I'll link that in that video in my description box. I know that nobody's allowed to go to any stores or anything like that, but I got all of these items before any of the bans and restrictions had been in place. So just maybe, save this for later when it's all over and everything's better. And then after that, I added some Easter eggs underneath a Hello Spring sign. And these little pastel eggs are the same ones that I used in my little jar, and I got these from Dollar General. Next, I decorated this tray, and this tray did come from IKEA. It's one of my favorite things. I use it as a center place in my island, so I added this Farm Fresh Flowers sign first. And then I added these pink flowers, and I got these from At Home last year. I did DIY this little chirp birdhouse, and honestly, it is not my best work, but I do like the Rae Dunn font, so I've included it. And then I added this candle. The Rosewater and Joy is my absolute favorite from Bath & Body Works. Okay guys, that's going to be it for the spring decorating. I do have some other house updates that I'm going to be sharing in this video. My husband and I have just been doing a couple of larger projects in the home, so I wanted to share that with you. I know that a lot of people are stuck at home right now. My family is definitely stuck at home, so I just wanted to share kind of what we've been doing during this time to try to keep ourselves busy and sane. And I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments what you guys have been doing in this time. I know that it's just such a strange and scary time in the world right now, and I hope that you all are doing well. I have been thinking about each and every one of you. So I just wanted to explain, because I've had some people ask me like where I am and when I'm going to be posting a video, and I just decided to take a little bit of a break from YouTube. It happened before all of the pandemic, everything like that happened. I have 4 kids, if you don't know that, 4 kids 4 and under, and I was just feeling very overwhelmed. They were involved in a lot of activities. I work full-time, my husband works full-time. I was trying to do YouTube, and we have an Etsy shop, and I just felt like I couldn't do a good job at all of them, and I needed a bit of a mental break. So I originally just wanted to take like a week or 2 off and kind of just let myself relax and regroup, and then come back to posting videos. Then after I'd taken a couple weeks of a break, I still didn't feel quite ready to come back, and right when I was ready to start posting videos again, everything started happening with the pandemic. And then I felt like I was in such a weird place, and I didn't want to post videos that encouraged people to go out and buy things from the store. I just didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. And like I mentioned before, I do work full-time, and I am a full-time school nurse. So obviously I'm not going to school to work right now. I'm supposed to be working from home, which it just feels strange. And I felt like I should be doing more right now, since I am an RN and I have, a nursing degree, that I should be helping people who needed help. So before I was a school nurse, I did some pediatric in-home care for kids with like trachs and vents and G-tubes. So I went through the hiring process with them again, and then when I was done with that, they let me know that some of their regulations had changed just because of everything going on, and they were not allowing any new nurses into any homes right now for like a couple more weeks. So I just have felt like I'm really in limbo right now. I am home with all 4 of my young kids, and it's just, sometimes I feel like I'm not able to be quite as creative as I normally am because I'm just kind of overwhelmed and feeling like confused about what I'm supposed to be doing. Actually, one of my kids just woke up from their nap, so I'm gonna have to go get him. So hopefully you guys understand, and I really do appreciate all of your support, and I hope that you all are doing well. Like I said before, let me know how you all are in the comments below and what you've been up to. I'd love to hear from you. And now I'm just going to show you some of the home updates we've been doing. So I will talk to you all in my next one. Bye guys. The first area that we gave a makeover was our living room. So before this makeover, we had a piano in our living room, and I really did enjoy that, but I won a TV over Christmas, and so we put the TV up in our living room, and then beside that we hung a couple of lanterns. I got the lanterns from Hobby Lobby, and I love the look that this gives. It just looks rustic, and I just feel like it helps the TV blend in with the decor. I purchased a farmhouse style TV stand off of Amazon. I will link it below if you guys are interested. I really do like it. My husband and I, mainly my husband because I'm not very good at this stuff, put it together like in one night. It was kind of a pain, but it really wasn't that bad. And then I just decorated this area and added some books that my kids like to read and this poem that I think is really funny, and I absolutely love the way that this room turned out. We also made this Life is Good sign to put above our TV, and I just think that it all ties together really nicely. It's definitely been nice to have during quarantine, so we have a place to sit down and watch Tiger Kings and just relax. So let me know if you guys have seen that show. I thought it was crazy. I also decorated my hutch, and I went with a lot of neutral pieces. I was hoping that I could leave some of these decorations out throughout the seasons and just switch out little pieces here and there to kind of change the colors and give it a different look or different vibe for the different seasons. So one of the biggest projects that we did kind of over this break period was give our playroom a makeover. So I know I've mentioned it before, but my husband and I have an Etsy shop, and we just needed somewhere to actually be able to work. So we made a really large size desk in this room. We had help from my dad. He supplied the top piece of wood that goes across. You guys will see it in just a minute. And then I picked up a couple of little like end tables from Goodwill before all of the pandemic happened, and then I painted those white, and then we went ahead and added some hardware onto the front of the end tables and then put the wood piece on top. And this has just been such a nice addition, and it makes just working together so much easier. And I think it'll be really nice when the kids get older, just to have a place to concentrate and do their homework. Also, the playroom was an absolute disaster after all of the presents from just holidays and things like that. So we did a bit of like a purge of anything that was older and the kids weren't playing anymore, and just completely reorganized this area and gave it a makeover. So here is how the desk turned out overall. And like I said, I'm so excited to have some more space to actually be able to get everything out that we need at one time. And over on the left-hand side, we have our Cricut. And some of you guys have asked what type of Cricut we use, and we use the Cricut Explorer Air 2. I really love it. It works for everything that we need. And then above the desk, I had my husband help me hang up this shelf, and it's a floating shelf that I got from IKEA, and underneath we have a couple of lights that we can turn on when we're working with to make our Etsy items, and it really helps to be able to see in there. And I just kind of like the farmhouse feel, and it just makes our house feel way more organized now that we don't have so much junk just everywhere. So thank you guys all so very much for watching. I hope that you liked it. Let me know what you've been doing during quarantine in the comments down below, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Bye, guys!